You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
It's podcast time. The Ben Herrera and Starlito Show. A Black River Studios podcast. Enjoy the show.
Good afternoon, everybody. Or good afternoon. It's good evening, everybody, actually, is what I meant to say. It is the Ben Herrera and Starlito Show featuring Tracy, a.k.a. Babe, as you can see her new title on the screen. Excuse me. Tonight we got a few topics that we want to talk about that are obviously fresh and new. Still with our country who's dealing with some situations with things that have been going on. So first that we're going to talk about is the obviously this 21-year-old from Mississippi, his name's Trey Reed, was found hanging from a tree at Delta State University. Now, obviously, they're still doing investigations, see exactly what happened, what's going on, if anybody was involved, if it was a suicide or not. We don't know yet. We don't know the whole story yet. So once they're done, they can get more info for everybody, and it's a sad situation either way. We could always say prayers and thoughts to their family, as always, but it's not gonna bring that young man back, unfortunately.
And right now, they're investigating to find out if it was suicide or not.
Yes, well, they have to. That's something they got to figure out, because they actually are saying that they don't really have any. What? I forgot my hat was backwards. They don't really have any, are saying that it's foul play. As of now, but it's unfortunate. This is something that we've been trying to say too, is that we got to be better with this in this country. We got to look out for each other. We got to make sure everybody's good and safe in positions of not being hurt. I mean, I get everybody's got their own thing going on, their own lives, things of that nature, but you still got to look out for other people. I mean, even if you have to text them, as long as they answer, even if it's something like that, just say, hey, how you doing?
And helping each other out will lessen the crime rate, lessen suicides.
It could be. It could help.
Because a lot of people, I think, it's just my opinion, a lot of reason why people commit suicide is because they're crying for help and they don't know how to ask for help.
Exactly.
So they figure this is the only way out, and that's what they do.
I think, that's true. I mean, it could, because if you are there in a position to where, excuse me, you could check in on someone, do it. Do it
Yeah,
is even if it gets annoying. Because excuse me. You don't want to check on somebody and then or not check on someone actually and then find out something happened to them.
exactly.
You know? But even if that did happen, don't blame yourself, obviously. Because you didn't know. But
Right.
it's always good to check up on your friends, your family, just whatever. It doesn't matter. Things like that. Even if you, especially if you're in a group chat, go ahead, check on and say, hope everybody's doing great. Just so people can respond to it. Even if you had an argument with somebody, do it anyways. Who cares? Because you're never going to get, if you don't forgive each other and you don't, forgive and forget, and what if you don't ever get that opportunity to do that again? Just to, get to that point where you can ask somebody for forgiveness or forgive someone else.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and Pepsi's better than Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. But yeah, I'm wondering how this whole ordeal with Charlie Kirk. I wonder if do any of you have any personal stories?
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts about it?
So, of course, like we said before, we get this is a situation of that I was going to talk about yesterday, that I didn't really get to finish. There's, of course, like I said in a post, I said, you can't go off of video clips and determine your view on someone because you don't agree with them. You got to watch the whole video.
Mm-hmm.
That's the easiest thing you can do. Because for one, you get the whole story out of it. You get the reason behind why they were talking about something. And it makes you think differently because now you know type of situation. Now, a lot of people were going off of him saying about the black pilot thing. And they were discussing the DEI situation. Now, the reason why he said, I hope it wasn't a black person, basically they were talking about, I hope they didn't hire him because they were black, but that they were talented, not because they were black, because they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Now, if you hire anybody, for that matter, it doesn't matter what color they are, and they have never had a flying, a pilot's license or whatever it is, would you get on that plane? No, you would not. You wouldn't if you found out. I don't care what color skin you got. If I got on a plane and you didn't know what the hell you were doing, I would be like, I'm gonna go check it. I'm gonna go get it in a different plane. I mean,
Right.
It'd be like you might as well just hand the keys to a 10-year-old and say, "Hey, can you run me to the store?" You know what I mean?
Wonder on plane flights if there's always a doctor or a nurse available. Do they do that on purpose?
Say that louder, I can't hear you.
Okay. So all airplanes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they all have a doctor or a nurse on board
I'm sure I don't know. Honestly, I don't think they do.
I would think that they would.
What's up, Junior Miller? What's up, Angie? Angie's on.
Hey, Ma. Hey, Ma.
So, that was the whole reason why he was talking about, why they were talking, because it was a group chat. It wasn't just Charlie Kirk talking about it. And that's the thing that a lot of people keep picking out of that video was that little piece of him talking about that. Not the whole clip, or the whole video, excuse me, but a clip of it. There's more to that story than what you guys are listening to. So that's what we were trying to talk about last night was you can't, go off of that. You can't. That's like saying you know the whole story of the Twilight and you only read 3 pages of the book. Of the, I mean, whoa, how does that make any sense? Now, again, I have watched and listened to a lot of his podcasts, his story or videos, a lot of his full videos, and I'm not. I didn't hear any racist thing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. And I've heard racist things from other people, from other, jokes or not jokes, but like other podcasts, other videos that I've watched online, things like that. And unfortunately, I mean, a lot of it was because people didn't agree with it, and it's fine if you didn't agree with it, and that's all you had to do. All people had to do is, okay, you don't agree with it? Okay, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. Like, there's a lot of things I don't agree with, and I'm like, okay. But that's all we have to do. That's all we have to do. Agree to disagree, move on, still be friends, still handshakes, hugs. Hey, love you. All right, be safe, man. Drive safe. I don't wish any harm on anybody, no evil on anybody. I want everybody to get along. I want everybody to do that. Because if we don't get along with each other, the other side wins.
That's right.
And I'm talking about evil.
Right, because there's a good and a bad. So there's a good and evil, and you don't want evil to win. You want the good to win.
I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of this nonsense that we should be. I mean, I'm not saying everybody's doing this, and there's a lot of people that are like 100% getting along with each other and not even putting up with anything else. Good, keep doing it.
Yep.
I mean, but the to me it's bothering me because I condone racism. I don't put up with that at all.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the funny thing is that back when we were at the old studio,
yeah,
we were talking about immigration and things like that, and we never meant any harm to anybody. But here's the thing is like, I mean, we have to have laws in things for people that want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, actually, to protect the ones that want to be here and do the right thing, and it ruins it for everybody else, for the ones that aren't doing it the right way. The ones that did come here correctly and did everything correctly,
mm-hmm.
the ones that aren't are ruining it for them. Be like, hey, you know what? I had to do it correctly. You get your ass over there and do it the same way I did.
That's right.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's not fair to them, is what we meant.
It's one way for us all.
But here's exactly. So, and again, and I'm all for people coming in and having a better life. You want to come here and have a better life? By all means.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's right.
I mean, us as Americans who were born here, who earned to be here because we were born here, obviously, but it's like, I would not even think about doing that to another country.
Right.
Because the funny thing is there's a lot of people that hate this country and say they're going to leave for this country, but yet they're still here. You remember those times when everybody was saying that? Rosie O'Donnell was saying that? But yet she's still here complaining. It's either shut up or move on.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple. I mean, to me, it's like, I get it. You're upset. You're mad. It wasn't going your way. What are you going to do? I mean, what are they going to do to a position of, I mean, to me, I look at it as, I mean, if I was to go, like if we went to Canada, we'll use that for example.
Yeah.
We would have to use either show our passports or driver's license.
Yeah.
Mainly because we're right by Canada, but or France or whatever it is. Here's the thing too. Sorry, it's hot up here.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing too is that right now in France or the UK, they're fighting for their rights and their freedoms as well.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Yep,
Or
freedom for
now.
speech.
Yeah, because there was a video that I was watching about a guy that they were interviewing, and he was talking about how he was happy that the U.S. is basically helping them get their freedom of speech back. Because, and they even said, the only place in this world that has freedom of speech, he said, is the United States of America.
Right.
And they're in the UK. So that tells you, or me, while I'm watching, you know what? We sit here and complain about living here, or not me, but people do, about living here, but yet go to another country and see how it is. See how the outcome will be.
Right.
So that's why we need to stop doing that. We should be, whoever lives here, whoever comes here and wants a better life and better outcome with, with what they want out of everything. I'm all for it. But we got to stop complaining about our own country. Because the only person or thing or anything like that can tell us what to do is God.
Right.
So we need to realize that. We need to remember that, because I'm going to look something up. While Tracy chats with you.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I hope you guys had a good day today, and then have a good night. And then thank you for joining the podcast online, or for watching it online. But yeah, you can still speak. We can read on the monitor what you're saying, so others can hear what you're saying. Okay.
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 Excuse me. So I looked up about government, things like that of our country.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, it's not about our country like the United States, but because obviously the United States wasn't around back then. So, but it's talking about in Romans 13, chapter 13, verse 1 through 7. The key passages states that let everyone be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God. and those that exist have been instituted by God. It instructs people to obey the laws of the land, pay taxes, and show respect to rulers who are considered God's servants. Okay, so what does that mean to you?
To me, that sounds like, okay, God is first. That's who we go to, right? But he's placed leadership on certain people that he knows that can handle leadership, and we're to respect those people in leadership and pray for them.
Exactly.
Respect and pray. Yeah.
Keep it down there.
So we should respect one another in the higher powers, in the higher seats.
Yeah.
You know, and go to God first of all. He's in first place.
Right.
But I'm just saying, here on earth, outside of that, there's like our president, for instance. Not everyone likes our president, but half does and half don't. You know, but he's doing what he feels God wants him to do. He's following God's will for his life. Mm-hmm. And we should do the same. Follow God's will for our lives. You know?
Yeah. So, exactly. So, I mean, that right there tells me that, you know, we need to be able to understand that us as humans are here to obey God. You know, that's what we're supposed to be doing.
And to help support those in higher positions.
Exactly.
You know? And pray for each other daily. Pray for our country daily. Pray for the president. You know, pray for the.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, I don't know if that means anything different to you guys or if it's whatever it is, but yeah, I mean, to me, it's like today I was listening. I actually had the Bible playing in my earpiece.
Oh, that's cool.
Basically all day.
That's cool.
And I got up to chapter 40.
Oh, nice.
Or
what
chapter?
What book?
Book Genesis chapter 40.
Awesome.
And and to me, it's like that's the only way I can listen to it. Obviously.
Right.
But it's something that I needed to do. But like I said, I mean, I feel that a lot of situations in this country need to be healed. You know, need to be, I yawned earlier. Need to be healed, need to be able to move forward and go from there. What do you think?
Yeah. I think as long as you can try to read a verse a day at least, or a chapter a week or something like that.
Back to my Facebook. Damn. But anyways,
but on the Bible app, can you set it to where it talks to you? You have to show me that.
You can, if you have the Bible app on your phone, you can, if you don't know this, you could actually, there's a play button on there and it'll play whatever chapter you're on.
Oh. So like let's say you're on chapter 1. Do you type in chapter 1 and then it reads it?
See how you go to hit Bible?
Hit Bible.
Look. Where's play?
Yeah, I hear it.
So again, anybody that is that has the Bible app on their phone can actually do this. Like I said, so you can go to any verse on your phone, and you push that
and press that button.
Push that play button right there, and it'll play whatever verse you're on, and it'll.
That's awesome.
Read it to you if you don't have time to.
I'm gonna do that.
Sit there and look at it.
That's
All right, so let's go ahead and go to a sponsor video, and we'll be right back. Peace.
Southside Cuts, located at 375 Columbia Avenue, right here in Holland. They are open weekly from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Call them at 616-836-7502 to book your next appointment. If your business is looking to become a sponsor, don't hesitate to call us for more information at 616-405-0542 or 616-850-4819.
All right, we're back. So again, if you are interested in that, go to the Bible app, whatever. I don't know what Bible app you use, but
Yeah, we got U version.
if you got U version, go ahead and download that. Or if you don't have it, go ahead and download it and push the Bible. There's the word Bible at the bottom. Click that, and it'll take you to the chat. Where it plays it for you. So the other question that we wanted to talk about tonight is, what has the Bible ever, if you read the Bible, saved your life or changed your life or made you think differently about whatever it is? Tracy, do you have any stories with that?
Oh, yeah. No, I believe that.
Hey, Don, how you doing?
Hey, Don. Yeah, the Bible has changed my mind and my heart because I was in a dark place years ago. I was living in the dark, basically. And then years later, God pulled me out of that situation and set me into your life and our kids' lives,
That's cool. And that's good because...
Because I tell you what, when I was in that dark place, it was vicious. It was a cycle, and I just hated it. But I was in it, and I couldn't stand it. And I was fighting, And then God took me out of that situation, and now I don't struggle with the stuff I struggled with.
Right, and that's good.
Yeah.
So,
but how about you, babe?
It has actually because where's my camera? It has because there was like I said, times where I wanted to be by myself. There was times where I wanted to, not when I was with you, but
right. Yeah.
There was times where I felt like I wasn't wanted, I wasn't needed.
Yeah.
And I turned to God and was able to get out of that rut that I was in. And I feel that he actually, he did.
Took you out of the rut.
Took me out of that situation and was like, you know what? That was actually a little while before we met.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I need to change my lifestyle.
Because at that time, you was living in California, right?
No, I was already back in Michigan.
Oh, you're back in okay.
And so, I don't know. To me, it's like, I feel like that was a rough time too, because I obviously had gone through a divorce, and it was one of those things where, do I want to do that again? Do I want to get married again?
Right.
No, I didn't want to.
And then you explained to me, because you're my one and only husband. Right. So I remember you telling me that it was like comparing it to a death in the family.
It is, depending on, see,
like
that's,
the divorce.
To me it did.
Yeah.
But of course, everybody has their own situations of why they got divorced. If, it could have been like a good thing for you or whatever, but it was a time in my life where I was like, I got to start over. I got to do new things. I got to do different things. So I did. I changed my lifestyle. I did different things. I stayed away from my past and was like, I can't be like that anymore. Right. And that's when I asked God, God help me. Get me through this.
And then God opened up our hearts for us to get together.
He changed my life, changed my lifestyle, my vision.
That's awesome.
I still get migraines though.
I know. Right.
But you know what I mean? Like it my whole view on things is different. Went to school, got 2 degrees. I got a total of 4 degrees actually.
That's great.
But But, and I hope that does that for everybody else. You're going through something and you feel like you can't get out of it. God will get you out of it no matter what.
Right. And if you are not one to read the Bible, listen to the Bible. Yes. Try that.
Which Tracy just realized that she can do that.
Yes. So I'm going to start using that, see how it works,
It does work great. Because you can sit there, if you want to get headphones so you can actually hear it.
Oh, right.
Because you're going to get distracted. Because there's going to be...
there's always a distraction.
Either a phone call or whatever. I don't know, whatever. Mm-hmm. But you just download it, put headphones on, whatever. Go sit somewhere and listen to it. Yeah, even if you want to do like a chapter a day or a book a day, whatever it is. It's cool. It's fun. See, and that's the thing is, because you know how like if you read it in person, like you read it to yourself or whatever.
Yes.
And you look at some of those names in there and you're like, I don't know, where do you pronounce that?
I know, right? Especially
it does it for you.
That's cool. Especially in Genesis, I tried reading it, and I'm like, how do you say that? And what?
Exactly.
That name.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, no, I'm going to let it play while I listen to it.
Right.
And
let it sink in.
Yeah, exactly.
Let it sink in.
Sit up. I feel like I'm there. I feel like I was like
because it's
falling
like
backwards.
When I would read, I would take it word for word, but no, it's layers. Mm-hmm. It goes deeper and deeper.
I've heard it.
Like what God's talking about, But I'm saying.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I got to fix this camera. Hate when I do that. Trying to get both of us in there. There we go.
Oh, okay.
There you go, babe. Now you're in both cameras. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. What up, Misty?
Hi, Misty.
Lundy. April Newhouse's sister.
Oh, okay.
How you doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing great tonight. Don Hunter, if you're still on, thank you for tuning in. Dude, you cracked me up earlier. I mean, actually, you had a good idea. Now, Don shared, and I don't know if he wants me to share it or not, but it's a good idea for food.
Yeah.
Because I told him we didn't have syrup for the pancakes and stuff. And he said, well, that happened to me one time and I ended up using jelly.
Oh. Okay.
And I was like, ooh, that's a good idea.
Jelly.
How did I not think of that?
Grape jelly or strawberry jelly?
Yeah. So, jelly's a good idea. Let's try that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I'm going to try that next time because I didn't even think about that. So,
and just like the other night when we had hamburger meat and queso dip.
Had what?
Hamburger meat dip and mix it in with queso dip and eat it with tortilla chips.
That was delicious.
Yeah. That was good too.
No, it was good.
Come on, viewers.
But anyways, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. 8:30. We've only been on for half an hour.
Yep.
It's a slow night. We might just do a half-hour episode. Even though it is, we're talking about the Bible. We're talking about Jesus. Anybody? You see, and that's the thing too. Is there a time where, like we said a few minutes ago, has Jesus saved your life? Share that moment with us. While I play the Jeopardy music. Just kidding.
Okay.
Tracy, is there anything that you want to share as well?
Let me think. Oh, and I've experienced. It was a few years ago, but I had a mentor in my life.
You had what?
A mentor.
Okay.
A mentor who.
A Mentos?
A mentor. She encouraged me in the Word. She encouraged me going to church, and I was a single parent, and she was like a big sister.
Cool.
She was really cool, and she had a couple of daughters herself, but she was older than me. See, I'm 46. I think she's probably in her.
Stop hitting that microphone.
Oh,
I hear the reaction to it.
I think she's like 5 or 10 years older than us.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad she was able to, keep your mind in a...
At that time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, we also got to remember to look at each other and stick a hand out,
I could tell
even
you,
if it's just for a handshake.
Here, let me tell
Simple.
you about an experience I had with what I thought was an angel. Okay, her name is Tina, okay? Her and I were in Grand Rapids. We're at the gas station, and she was getting gas. We're going to put gas in a red gas thing.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Gas can.
Gas can. And, no.
A gas bag.
No,
I don't know.
I didn't have one. That's the thing.
Oh, that's right. You said that you didn't have one.
I didn't have one, and this lady comes up to me and Tina, and she has a brand new one. She's like, I think one of you ladies might need this. I'm like, I do. I don't have one. And she's like, here, take it. So I took it, and then I no sooner looked down, and then I was going to thank her again, and she was gone. She was gone.
And you were looking for one, weren't you?
Yeah, no, I was like looking
Or you
at
guys
my
needed gas or something like that?
Yeah, we needed gas. And she's like, she comes up to me and Tina, and she's like, we were by my car, and she's
Right.
like, do one of you ladies need this gas can? And I'm like, well, sure, yes, I do. Okay, thank you. I said thank you, and then she vanished. Like, I looked across the street. I thought maybe she went back inside the gas station, or maybe she crossed the road. I didn't see her again.
That's crazy. That's kind of scary because it's cool and scary at the same time because you're like, what the heck happened right now? Because then it makes you think like, either that, it was an angel,
I think so.
or a really fast person.
A really fast person, yeah.
But no,
Yeah, she probably ran back into the store at the gas station.
She actually went the other direction when you were looking this way.
Right. That could have been it too.
But
yeah.
Either way, it's crazy that stuff like that could happen. It does happen.
Yeah.
Look it up. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of videos about it. Angels. I mean, there's a video. Actually, if you look it up, type in angel. You know what? Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, find it. Yeah.
Might be able to put it on here. Angel in Michigan. Let's see. 1 second. Let me get my keyboard. It's called Angel. Oops. Right here. Let me play that real quick.
Oh, look at that.
So this video actually, hold on.
It looks like Rudy's car.
Right. So this was here in Michigan. It was over a garage. in Michigan. Actually, that garage kind of looks like the old Little House on the Prairie house.
Yeah.
But anyways, this was here in Michigan. I don't remember what year it was. It was caught on a camera, obviously, on a like a Ring camera type thing, or doorbell or something. You know, I don't know if anybody can hear that or not. So just think about how that picture, video, whatever it was, how they found that on their footage.
Mm-hmm.
I wish, you know what? Let me look at that again, because I don't even know if they.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said it looked like a moth close to the camera. That doesn't look like a moth. There's no way that's. I mean, it could have been. Who knows? But moths don't have cameras. Don't have heads like that.
Right.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, that's interesting. I mean, it'd be cool to
You never know.
come across an angel. We probably do in our daily lives, and we just don't know it.
You know, you know what I just noticed? This looks like a face right here. There's an eye,
Yeah. Nose and a mouth.
nose, and then there's a mouth right here, and then there's.
I see it.
I just noticed that. There's a face behind us, guys. Can you see it?
But yeah, I'm thinking angels are among us.
Angels are real. Angels are 100% real. I believe in angels.
They're
I
here
believe
to
in God.
protect
I
us.
believe- yeah, of course. But you know, here's the thing: is don't be afraid of anything like that, because there's so many stories about what they look like, and some people say, oh, they look creepy.
Yeah,
They got 1,000 eyes or something like that.
people who have seen angels have been like either in awe or scared, and they say, "Do not fear." They always say, "Have you noticed in the Bible, like the angels when they spoke to people, said, fear not, fear not."
Yep, I agree.
Because probably by the way they look, we might get scared.
Right. Because you're not expecting something like that.
Exactly.
Because then you sit there and you think, like, did I die? Am I dead?
What happened?
What's going on right now? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I think a lot of people, obviously, we, you know, you're going to get your reaction and stuff like that, but obviously everybody's going to be like startled at first,
Right.
you know, because you don't know what's going on. And so, you know, it's right there in the Bible. What up, Bonnie? How you doing tonight? Thank you for
Hey,
tuning
Bonnie.
in. But yeah, I mean, to me, if anybody's ever seen an angel in person, live, but you know, during your life, share it with us, because that's something that I always wanted to see. But you know what? Here's the thing. Remember that video that I had that I showed you? Say, oh my gosh, look at this star.
Yes.
It's like very glittery looking, and it's turning quick colors, and it looks like it's. What if that's an angel up there?
It could have been. Yeah. Yeah, maybe what we are mistaken for aliens are angels.
I didn't even think about that. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
But what time is it? We're going to go ahead and call it a night. But because it's like I think that a lot of angels are real, obviously, but it's almost where you have to basically just believe in it, whether you seen one or not, just like Jesus says.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus says it too. Believe without seeing. And
Yeah, that's right. Have faith. Faith is without seeing.
Exactly. Easy. So spread the word, spread God's word, and remember, God is real. God is real. And don't be afraid to admit it, because, again, he always says, you deny me in front of your brothers or your family or whatever it is, I will deny you in front of my Father. Or I don't know you in front of my Father. I'm going to look that up because I might have said that wrong. Let's go ahead and check that real quick. Just so I can say it correctly and not look stupid. The verse when Jesus said not to... Oh, that's exactly what I just said. So I was correct. Basically, it says, do not deny me in front of man. Or if you deny me in front of man, I will deny you in front of my Father. God's real. God is, it's right there in our faces.
Yeah.
Because that's the one thing that you seriously do not want to say isn't real.
See, and he wants us to have a relationship with him out of love, He doesn't want us to come to him because we're afraid of him.
Exactly.
He wants us to just love him back.
Yep.
See, he loves us. Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Again, love one another, take care of each other, respect each other, no matter who they are. Forgive one another. Teach each other the Bible. Teach each other about God. And remember, the only way to heaven is through Jesus.
Yep.
So, all right. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for allowing us to come into your home on your phones or your computer, wherever it is that you're listening. Thank you. This is the Ben Herrera and Starlito Show, along with Tracy, a.k.a. Babe.
Have a good night.
Yes, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow, Friday night. Everybody have a good night. Peace.
And that's it for tonight's episode. Hope you enjoyed. The Ben Herrera and Starlito Show. A Black River Studios podcast. Thanks for watching.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/kidsandfamily. Just go to Indeed.com/kidsandfamily right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.